Hello again, guys. It's your buddy Greg, and welcome back to the Serviceola series with your host. Hello again, guys. It's your buddy Greg. Anyway, so let's continue with the Grafonola, shall we? Because I know I put this off for about a week or so, and yeah, now it's finally time to get into it. And I've got some Tupperware here. I've got some garage sale Tupperware. If you find Tupperware at garage sales, buy it, because it's usually going to go for a really cheap price. And it also works well with things like this, with projects like this. So this has been used. I've got Ziploc. And remember this little screw here? I'm sorry, viewers. Remember that little screw right there? Yeah, I got that loose. That was off camera though, so I know it's kind of a shame. So how I got it loose, I held the back of the motor and really jam the screw in there, and we'll just take that out. Oh, we're slipping. We're slipping already. And I've also got some rubber gloves here as well, so I don't have to touch everything. Take that off. Take that screw off. I know it just fell in there. Put that in here. Put that in the Ziploc container. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. I'm being a little too cinematic here with my visuals. Let's zoom out. Oh, okay, we zoomed out. I don't know. I think this is actually a decent spot to work on this motor. A decent way. And I got to keep the camera somewhat back so we don't run into it or something. So I'll take this out. It should just come out. Hey, look at that. It just came out. Just as I said it would. So I don't want to... Well, I'm obviously going to have to touch this stuff, but let me just look at this thing. What is that? Okay, well, I don't entirely know what... Well, that's the... What am I... Man, oh man, viewers, am I on drugs today? That is the stop and start. You saw it at the start there. That is the stop and start mechanism. That's basically the brake. And then this over here... This over here is the speed control, and I think I've already gone through this with you guys. Okay, what should I take off next? Let me just see here what's going on. Let me just turn this around. Okay, the governor's here. I wonder if this has ball bearings. I know everyone's been warning me about ball bearings being in this thing, and I already knew there was ball bearings in this, but thanks for your warnings, guys, anyways. I like to hear what everyone else has to say. Boy, oh boy, there's a bunch of junk there. Okay. I've got lots of spare containers and stuff, viewers. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get the... what should we get off? Let's get the governor off. I think that's what we need to get off now, viewers, the governor. And I'll put a glove on. Put some gloves on. I'll put both my gloves on. And we can do this. Okay, so I've got these plastic gloves. I didn't get the I don't know if they're not leather. I don't think that's what they are. Not the leather gloves. I don't know what they are, viewers. I got the crappy ones though. The crappier ones. I don't even know if you guys know what I'm talking about. They're kind of like garden gloves. So where should I approach this first? Okay. Should probably approach it from this side first. And we'll get this off. This piece here. Oh, geez, that's not what I want. Can I get it off? Like, just like that? That does not want to come off. Well, that's the end of the Serviceola, guys. Can't get it apart. Okay, I need to move this camera over. It's actually very inconvenient working on it. Working a camera with this. Okay, let's get this going here. Let's get this moving. Oh, there we go. Just need the right amount of grip. Just need to grip it correctly. So that nut right there, you can see it's right there. There's a screw and there's a nut. Or there's a not a nut, a washer. Comes off this thing. Okay, let's get this over here. It's magnetic. These screwdrivers are magnetic, so there's that. It's quite fascinating. That sounded very sarcastic, didn't it? Alright, so now that we got whatever this thing here is... Oh, okay, yeah, that comes off. This piece here holds the governor on. Oh, wait, are there ball bearings? Ball bearing? Ball bearing? Ball bearing? Are you in there, ball bearing? I don't see any ball bearings, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. Let's put that back. We'll put that in there. It looks like there may be and there may not be at the same time. You know, I don't know. Yes. This is just going great so far, viewers. Okay, let's get this off now. You can almost use only one screwdriver for this for the most part. And if anything falls out, viewers, it'll fall right onto this lid here, which is made of brass, which, I mean, you should be able to see it, or at least I should. Okay, that screw, I gotta show the camera this, or else I'm gonna completely forget. Well, I can't even. Okay, magnetic tools, do your job. There you go. That screw goes there. And I'll put it in here with the rest of them. So this is all governor / brake assembly. This is what this drawer is. Governor / brake assembly. I gotta divide this stuff up or else I'm gonna get very confused and have no clue what any of this is. Okay, that doesn't want to go, does it? Oh, yes it does. What? What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna get this from the side. What is this? I don't know what's happening here, viewers. Is this how this comes out? Oh man, I don't want to mess this up. Oh, come on. Are you gonna come out or no? Whoa, hello. I didn't know we still had spring tension. What is this thing? I don't know what this is. We're gonna learn together, viewers, right now. Wait a minute, is this like for... Oh, I'm being an idiot. I'm screwing this the wrong way. It's not even in focus. I wonder if I should have taken this off first. The speed controller off first. That actually would have been more of a wise idea. I think I'm going to do that now. Yeah, this isn't quite what I expected. Nothing's damaged, is it? No, nothing is. That's good. I don't want to damage anything quite yet. Or ever, actually, viewers. I don't... And, of course, working down through camera makes things a little more complicated. Which way does this go? Does this come right out? Okay, we're going to set the governor down. This thing comes right out of that hole there on the side. That black hole there, that's where it comes out. I think I've just done this the wrong way around. Okay, we're going to take... I almost want to make a new drawer. Or make a new container. That's okay, because I got lots of containers, so we shouldn't have a problem with that. We'll put all the governor stuff. Okay, we'll put it in this iPhone box. This iPhone box is at the end of its rope here anyway. So take the governor gently out. Put it in the iPhone box temporarily. Put this big screw thing in the iPhone box. Put this thing here in the iPhone box as well, that metal tab. Put this in there. And which screw? I think it was this one. Okay, let me take my gloves off and show you where everything is. Okay, hold on, let me get this off. Okay, so what I've done here, the stop and start mechanism that I always forget the name of, that's in there. All the governor assembly stuff is over here, and I mean governor assembly like the edges of it, and oh geez, I'm knocking the camera or the tripod over. And I'm getting grease on my phone, or maybe I'm not. Gotta move this back a bit. Yeah, today's just the disassembly video, viewers. We're not gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do anything else really today. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves too fast. Okay, so now that the governor is out, we'll look at the governor here in a second. Once we actually we'll look at it right now. Here's the governor of this thing. It's all metal construction, which you should expect as I drop it. Don't worry, it's tough. It's from 1914. You know, my question is, viewers, I was about to keep talking about the governor, but where are the ball bearings? I know that we were looking for them earlier, and I'll put the governor down here for a second. Where are there any in there? I don't know. I really do not know. I'll have to get in there and try and get some out. I'll see if there are any ball bearings here, viewers, and I'll just take my gloves off again, actually. Yeah, I'll take my glove off again, and we'll see if there's any ball bearings. And, okay, let's do this here. Ball bearings floating around in here? No, there isn't. This is slightly concerning, viewers, because, I mean, if you screw up now, like, if you lose something now, then, I mean, how are you supposed to get it back together and expect it to correctly function? I wonder if there's, where are all the ball bearings? Is there a ball bearing in here? They may actually still be, I may have actually not lost anything. They may actually still be in here. Is that a ball bearing? I can't see. I don't know. I really do not know if there's a ball bearing in there or not. I mean, you can see something shiny in there, but I don't know what that is. Let me get my other flashlight and see what this is. I'm gonna look for myself now. Okay, well, it seems like they haven't gone rolling out or something. If there are ball bearings, it looks like they haven't gone rolling everywhere, so we're gonna keep going. Here's the other side of the governor. Yeah, you know what? That'd have to be ball bearings, or else this would get completely worn out. Okay, let's put this back in here, and let's have a look at the governor again. So the governor is what controls the speed. So this moves up and down here somewhere. I would do down. Maybe I can do demonstration. Okay, yeah, this disc moves up and down. It makes these springs and these weights, which are oddly enough riveted on. Oh man, my camera work today is just awful. Okay, the governor, can I not talk, viewers? Can I not talk? Okay, the governor weights are riveted on. For whatever reason, Victrola's, they just had it where they were screwed on. And they were also metal. This looks like it's like, I don't know what you'd call that. Some sort of felt material of some kind. I really don't know, but these governors all seem to work the same way. And I should also mention, I probably won't have to clean the governor springs. These are the governor springs, by the way. This here and this here. Well, I'm sorry, this here and this here. They hold the weight on. That's what they are. The governor springs are screwed on, so that's really good. So we should be able to clean the governor springs. I don't know how we're going to clean those. Please post in comments how you'd even attempt to clean those governor springs, or yeah, because these are riveted on. Do they pull off? I don't even want to attempt that, okay? I'm just using my hand there. I don't want to even attempt to pull that off, because this may break. This is not a Victrola, so I don't know what's what. I've only seen Victors get disassembled. Okay, let's get the brake, or not the brake. Let's get the regulating mechanism out of here. Gotta zoom in. The camera works kind of subpar a little bit here today, viewers. Man, oh man, I'm gonna have to put my camera down or make it lower or something. How am I gonna do this? Okay, that right there in shot is the regulating mechanism. And apologies if I keep saying the wrong names, but yeah, this mechanism here isn't that complicated. It's got a screw here. It's got this thing here, which actually regulates the speed. It's got a spring here, which holds this on, and we have these little felt pads here, which actually push up against the governor and control the speed. So there it is right there. And if I can get this a little bit better for you guys. Oh dear. That'd be really great if I could. I think you're gonna have to live with that though. I'll put my glove back on. You guys can see it, I think. And you know what, viewers? I'm gonna go nice and slow because A, this is my first time, and B, there's no rush, you know, other than to beat the wintertime. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that screw right now, we're gonna get this spring off. How is this mounted on? Okay, we're gonna get this. Pull it up. That scared me. I thought something broke. Pull this up. Oh, this is how it moves. How do you unhinge this thing? It should just clip around somewhere. There we go. Got that off. Man, that spring has seen better days. Okay, now that that is unclipped, we'll take that spring off later. We'll just leave it on there right now. We'll get this off. Oh. Okay, that's not quite how I wanted to do that, but okay. Okay, let's get this off now. Did I bend that, or is it already... I think it was already bent. Okay, we'll put this with the stop and start mechanism. Or put it with the stop and start. Okay, I'll take this out of here now. And we'll survey the damage. Quote-unquote damage. There's no damage here yet, viewers. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've done. Zoom out. That's really great, Greg. Smart, Greg. Smart. As I said last time. I should mention the Little Caesars Marinara containers don't really stand up to you pushing down on them. They kind of do, but they kind of don't. So here's the... Okay, where's the screw? Where is the screw? Oh, the screw is sitting upside down. So this is what controls... Well, there's the screw that holds it on. This is what controls your speed in your gramophone. This is what actually can... And this is how you operate it. You would... Well, you saw in the first video. You move this knob, which moves this, which rubs up against... I believe it's this part somewhere. It's over here somewhere. That's where that goes on. So anyway, viewers, that's that. Yeah, we're just going nice and slow, as I said earlier, because, I mean, why rush this? Why rush it? There's no real need to rush here. And not only that, but you really shouldn't be rushing this stuff in the first place. This stuff was never meant... Well, I mean, maybe for Columbia dealers and stuff like that, maybe they could rush it. But, I mean, I can't. You know, because I don't want to get all crazy and mess something up. Is this going to come out? I think that does come out, but I'm not... Okay, we'll get this piece out here later. That's what controls the speed, as you know. I keep repeating myself. Now we're going to move the governor assembly somewhere over there. I think we're going to put that there, as you see in the corner of the screen. And we'll put the camera back on the... We'll put the camera back on the cassette tape box. So you can see a little bit better as to what's happening. So it looks kind of empty. You know, it looks kind of more simplistic now that you look at it like that. It's interesting. Okay, we'll move this over here. We'll start another box. We got to keep all the areas isolated so nothing gets mixed up with something else. Because we don't want things getting mixed up with other things. Okay, proper English. We'll start another container. Start another tab. Get more tabs going. What is this thing? I don't know what that knob is. It's just a knob there. I don't know what that's for. I have my gloves on right now, and they're all greasy. I'll show you that knob thing later. Great sounds, I know, viewers. Great sounds. Okay, so what are we doing next? We're going to get this piece off. And this this gear in here, this worm gear, or this isn't a worm gear, I'm sorry. This gear here is the spindle. That is the spindle. Okay, let's get this off now. So, where do we go? I don't think there's really a wrong answer. Well, maybe there's a wrong answer. Yeah, there really is a wrong answer here. I'm not entirely sure myself. Put that over there. Okay, we're gonna get this off the spindle here first. Yes, so we're gonna put this in. Get this in. There we go. Surprisingly, the screws are somewhat loose. Okay, we're gonna put that in here. Yes. Ah, damn it. Oh, that was kind of dumb. Okay, where'd that screw go? That screw went somewhere. I can't imagine it went too far. Because it has to be under the lid here, or in the motor somewhere. Okay, we'll catch up with that screw later. Catch up with that later. Okay, I'm gonna hold this now, and we're gonna get this one out. Oh, jeez. Maybe my screwdriver's a little too big. Get a smaller one. Get a smaller one. Yes, we will. We'll get a smaller one. There we go. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? Yeah, I suppose you can. Okay. I almost dropped that. Get that in the container. And there should be, I don't know where all these, as I said, viewers, I don't know where all these ball bearings are at. That's kind of concerning me, though. Where are all the ball bearings? Well, I guess we'll find them eventually, I guess. It's not like we're being an absolute horrible repairman and just can't do anything right, it seems. Get that out. Get that screw out of here. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want some music? No, there's no music in this program. Let me tell yous. Okay, they got that off. Now we're going to move to the other side. And get this off. I mean, the screws are somewhat stiff, but they're not, like, undoable. Not like the other one there. Okay, we'll put that in there. And why are you not coming out, per se? That's concerning. Why is this gear not coming out? Okay. That's interesting. Why are you not coming out? That is very interesting, viewers. I don't know why it's not coming. That is very interesting. Why is this not coming apart now? Does this come out? Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. Okay. This piece here, as this piece right here comes out. I better watch out for ball bearings. In fact, if I pull this out, there probably is a ball bearing. Oh, there's no ball bearing in that. Look, it just points. It's a sharp point on that. Okay. That's very interesting. It's just a point on that. Okay, I'll pull this out of here now. Easy does it. That's just a black void right there. Okay. These gears are kind of, well, they're not like, you know, I can obviously lift them. They're kind of heavy, though, for gears. Gears of my experience. Now, let's just stop for a moment and see what we've done. Oh, and I can see the screw. I can see that screw I dropped earlier. That's in there. Put that in here. Okay, let's stop and see what we've done. As you can see, I took that particular gear out of its place, which was there, and it is now in here with all its pieces. So there's all the other bits and pieces that went along with it, and if I don't know where something goes, then I can just look back on the video and see where it goes. And if I get stuck later on, I'll be sure to tell you all about it. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Are we going to start a new tab here? A new tab? Quote unquote new tab? I think I'll get a container. I'll get another container. I'll get a little Caesar's container. Little Caesar's. Listen, let me get this. I think it's going pretty okay here, viewers, so far. I mean, it's not too unbelievably undoable or something like that. Is this gonna fit? Yes, it does fit. Okay. We're gonna use this Happy Christmas themed container to hold the next gear. And I don't know if that's the worst thing, having every single gear and its components isolated from each other. I mean, better to be safe than sorry, right? And I obviously have enough containers to pull this off, so we should be okay. Okay, let's get the spindle off. Yeah, let's get the spindle off. Can I zoom in? Yes, you can. I don't know if you can hear that upstairs, but clocks are going off. Yeah, I know, viewers, this isn't the... Well, I don't know how entertaining you all find this, but for whoever's watching, you must find it somewhat entertaining. Okay, this goes... This is just... That's not attached to anything. This should just... I would say this should just lift right out, but I don't know about that. Let me lift this up. Ah, it's not what I had in mind when I thought about lifting it up. Okay, there's no screws there, so can't undo that. Okay. Get more support here, so the whole thing doesn't just fall over. Okay. This isn't attached to anything, so it doesn't seem like it wants to come out. Maybe this actually doesn't come out. But that's odd. Why would that not come out? Okay, so I don't know if you've been noticing this, viewers. There's a screw right there, perfectly in shot. I've been turning the spindle, and you can see it go flying past. So we'll just see if we can get this turning and see where it goes from here. Viewers, I'm kind of convinced there's no ball bearings in this. There's a spike-looking thing right here for that previous gear that we just took out. I don't know about ball bearings in this one. I'll keep my eye out for them. Okay, we'll get this little screw here that came with the spindle. That is the gear that went on the spindle. So put that in there. And this doesn't seem to want to come off, oddly enough. What do you do here? Let me just tip this up one more time to see if there's anything I'm missing. No, there's nothing I'm missing. That's interesting. Why is there nothing There's seemingly nothing I'm missing. I guess I'll just clean that with the rest of it. I have no idea. Okay, we're going to change how this works. I'm going to put all the spindle stuff in here, because there seems to be way less of it. Okay, put that in there. And, yeah, I have no idea what's happening here. That's basically the long short of it. I don't know what... This doesn't seem to come out, or maybe it does. Does it come out? No, I don't know if it does, viewers. Getting my face on camera, probably. Spinning it around doesn't really help, Greg. I don't know what that screw's for. Oh, this does something. This thing with the screw, that had the screw in it, it seems to do something, but I don't know what. Oh, it's gonna be a mess to get back on later. I'm gonna have to... Okay. Okay, we're just gonna move on, because that doesn't seem to be harming anything, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to attach to anything either, so... Where are we going now? Are those riveted on? I'm sorry, hold on a minute, viewers. What is going on there in that department? I gotta take my gloves off every time I do this, or else I'm gonna get grease out over my camera. We're gonna use a screwdriver as a pointer. Okay, this is all fine and dandy over here, this spindle. I think these gears are riveted on. Look at that, there's a rivet there. Are these riveted on? I think they are. Unless they're not. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Okay, we're gonna have to get the spring barrel and click assembly off now. Because that seems to be the main deal with this thing. Is the spring barrel and click assembly here. Okay. Does this come off? I know I'm going back to the spindle here, but there seems to be something there. Ow! Okay, don't press the spike. Don't press your hand on the spike. Remember that spike thing from earlier that's over on the other side of this thing? Yeah, don't press your hand on that like an idiot. Okay. This Christmas-themed container is going out because we didn't actually use it for anything, so there goes that. Okay. Let's get the spring barrel going here now. And I'm still looking for ball bearings, people. I had a phone call. That's why I randomly paused. I don't see any ball bearings in here anywhere. I haven't seen a single one, so and I know what ball bearings look like, viewers. I'm pretty sure this is actually a ball bearing right here. It's just a big one. Pretty sure that's one right there. If I can get my glove on here, that'd be really nice. I did get some greases and oils on my hand and whatnot. Oh, you know what? I may need the Christmas-themed container now, again. To get the crank stuff, and get the crank and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna get this off. Okay, get this. This looks like a cullet. I think this is a cullet. Oh, the screw just went flying. Good thing the tools are magnetic. Man, if only I said that and then it fell. If only that happened. Okay, there's the screw for this cullet-looking thing. Like, it's kind of thick. There it is. There it is. Okay, I'll get it in there. And, does this come off now? Seems to be loosened up. Okay, that seems to be loosening up here. What are we going to get the spring barrel out with? I wonder. Oh, geez, I don't want to wind this thing up. That's not what I want to do. Hopefully when I take this off, it doesn't go flying apart on me or something, because Victor's, that doesn't happen, and I don't think it would happen on a Columbia either. Because this is screwed together, as you can see. There's screws here. One's missing. Some screws are missing, and I don't know why. That's kind of concerning to me. Okay, I'll get this screw out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a massive ball bearing in there. Yeah, ball bearings, if you don't know what a ball bearing is, it's just a little metal ball. It's like a marble, except it's completely just like, I don't know if it's steel or what they are. That longer screw goes to this thing here, in case you didn't know. Glad to be of service. Okay. Okay, this doesn't want to move yet because there's nothing going on here. Just turn this around. We'll get this big unit out of here. Also, I saw screws on the bottom, so you may have to go down there. Oh, the oil's moving. Move that screw, the oil's moving for whatever reason. Can you see everything okay? I don't know if you can see everything quite okay. I know it's not, I don't have like a high quality tripod here or something. Okay, we're gonna take that off. This is another one of those long screws, so that goes there. How does this come off? I don't like this. How do you go apart? I don't want to move this too much, or else I'll end up winding it up. Could you imagine I end up winding the whole thing up and it just comes flying down and it just... Man, oh man, I don't want to think about that. Okay. Does any of this move? Does anything move? Are you going to give me any leeway whatsoever? Any leeway? I don't think it's going to give me any sort of... No, the clicks. That's all in there still. I took the little screws out, but I don't know about the rest of it. So this here is obviously screwed down. This entire piece here. Let's get that off, shall we? Let's get this thing off. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over. Yes. Nothing like moving an entire gramophone motor and moving it off moving it out of here. Okay. I gotta take my glove off and zoom in. And you know what? We don't need to have this thing propped up anymore on this box, because if we're gonna be working down lower. Get a nice view of the ceiling, viewers. Get a nice view of the tripod, viewers. Jesus, creepers, crepes. Okay. Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? I don't know. Okay, there's the area we need to work on. So this is underneath the motor. Move all those cassette tapes over there. Yes, I'm using a cassette tapes with cassettes in it. only the finest here on this channel. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let me get the bigger screwdriver. Okay, let's get this off. I hate working at an angle on this thing. Come on, you. Come on. Jeez Louise, that's not gonna happen, is it? Come on, you mugs. That's not gonna happen, is it? This isn't gonna happen. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not too good, viewers. This is the way. This is how you get this out of here. Like 90% sure this is how you do it. What kind of screwdriver do you use for that, I wonder? You obviously need something big. Yeah, well, you obviously need something wide. I don't know if I have anything like that, viewers. I think this is as wide as I've got it. That's not very good. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up more and try. I'm gonna hold this up to me and actually see if I can get this off. Oh, hey! Hey! Sometimes you just gotta not screw around on camera and try as hard as you can. And sometimes they'll pop for you. So this is popped. Okay. You can't even see what I'm doing here, viewers. Jeepers. And yes, I'm getting that screw off. So yeah, you need to hold that up to you and let it in, and it should pop off. Like, that's a massive screw right there. That I think that's one of the biggest screws I've seen. So this whole piece should start. Yeah. Oh, okay. Things are developing. Things are developing. Everybody stop developing. Okay. Ah! Everybody stop developing, okay? Jeez Louise. Things are developing a little too fast here. Okay. Kids, stop growing up. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my gloves off and we'll survey what's happened here. So this piece here has just moved out, and the spring has really almost nothing to, oh man. Okay. This piece has just moved out, and the spring barrel is now out. Oh man, and that wasn't a ball bearing, by the way, viewers. That was just the end of the barrel. Well, okay then. Let's resume here. Let's resume here. You can see at the you have to watch the top of the screen. You can see what's happening, can't you, viewers? Yes, you can. Is it stuck? Okay, this whole click mechanism's coming right out. Is this the click? Oh, the click's just decided to come off. Or the ratchet. And this little stubby bit of the ratchet goes on this way. So it goes on like this. That's how that goes on, viewers. This ratchet can go in here. Where did I... Oh, where's my new spring barrel tab thing? Here, I'm gonna put it in there. Oh, it's the Christmas one. That's right, that's right. That's the one. It almost seems like this thing's a track. Okay. Hope I don't mess up the mechanism here, getting all this stuff out of order. I should have done this the other way around. I should have put this mechanism, or I should have put the other screw, done that one first. Done the other screw first. And my gloves are almost black. Ugh. Okay. Come on, you... Oh, man, oh, man. Okay, we'll get the spring barrel out of here now, because it seems to actually want to come out. The spring barrel... Oh, man, I don't know if you saw any of that. Here's the spring barrel. Where should we put the spring barrel, pray tell? Where should we put this thing? Put it over here on the paper towel. Over there. Out of the way. I think my hands are slipping all over the grease and crud everywhere. You know what? Do I even need to take that out now? I don't even know if I even need to. Let's put this back up. Prop her back up. Prop this whole unit here back up. And then we'll figure things out. Okay. So the spring barrel's over there. And which side was the ratchet? Oh, there's the click side, or whatever, the ratchet. So the spring barrel's over there. Didn't explode on me. These just come right off. They run incredibly smooth, but I think there's a clip on this one. Yeah, there's some kind of clip on this thing. Or is that just an old rivet? I don't know. These gears move surprisingly well for their age. And of course, there's the rivets that keep them on. These don't come off, it looks like. Yeah, these don't. Oh, this does. This comes off. Okay, that comes off. Okay, we'll put that in the Christmas container. And we'll put this one. Does this come off too, or no? Oh, there's a clip on this. There's an old clip. You can see that as a clip. It's absolutely filthy, though. It does come off. I thought that was riveted. Well, there's rivets in there, but it's not riveted on. And this is your best view right over here. See that thing that's kind of sticking out? Yeah, that's the clip of this here. Oh, you can't even see it anymore. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's put this on here now. And it won't focus. There we go. So there is a clip on this thing. I'm going to try and get that off. Okay, I'll try and get that clip off. Come on, yeah. Well, if we stab myself, I mean, that's not the worst case scenario either. If I stab myself, you know, let's leave that clip on right now. Let's just leave this for the time being until I have. Oh my gosh. Oh, this isn't going. This is just going fantastic here, viewers, as you can see. So this piece here, this needs to come off. You can't even see what I'm doing here, viewers. This piece here needs to come off. And well, this needs to come off. Yes. Let's do that. Okay. Get this off, put it on this lid here. Get a nice good grip in this. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold this up to me. Oh, that just came right off. What the hell? Okay, that came off. I don't know what happened there. I can see a serial number. Okay. I'm gonna strip the screw before that happens. That's really hard on, so I don't want to attempt that any more than I have to. Just put this motor, build it up here somewhat again. Build it up on something. Okay. Okay. Let's take my gloves off and see what's what. It seemed that one pillar piece that I was trying to get off, that's not, it didn't, well, it did come off for whatever reason. I don't really know why. I don't want to drop my gloves on the floor. This piece here came off, and I don't really know why. Oh, man, this is filthy. Absolutely filthy. Okay, we're gonna leave this all together right now, so I don't completely lose what I'm doing here. Okay, we're gonna leave this on right now. This piece, we're gonna leave that on. It looks like a little baby mantle clock actually with no face. Look at that. So that does come off, but we're not gonna do that because the screw is incredibly tight. So we've torn the motor down to its component pieces, and this gear still doesn't want to come off yet. Why don't you let go? Why don't you let go? That's the million-dollar question. Why don't you let go? Yeah, there's definitely a clip on that. I can see there's definitely something on there. It's hanging around the side of it. It's not even on the top. Man, I'm going to wash all my tools when I'm done with this series. Oh man, that's not coming off, is it? I don't even know. Is that a clip? Is that really a clip? I don't know if that's it. Now, well, I thought it was a clip. I keep changing my story. I think it's a clip, and then I don't think it's a clip. And oh, it is a clip, because it just almost came off there. Or did it? Okay, it's kind of, this one is incredibly tight. Let me get this off. It is a clip. That definitely is a clip. Okay, let me get this off. Don't fall apart here, cups. I give you one job, and you mess it up. There we go. It just came off. The clip just came off. Okay. Hope I didn't break that. I hope I didn't. Just a little metal clip. Just a little piece of steel. So there's a little clip there. I'll put this on here. We'll put this in the container of parts that go with the spring barrel area. And we'll pull this off. And away it comes. I'm going to put that actually back on there and just give that a spin. Very satisfying how this spins. Yeah, there's that. And I'll put that in the Christmas container. And, yeah. Okay. Let's survey the damage here. And let me get cleaned up here first, because all my tools and everything this is a kind of a complete mess. Okay, viewers, so that is the end of this episode of the Serviceola. So what do you guys think of it? I know I found it pretty interesting. We all know that motor had lots of substance to it. Well, there's not much substance here now. And there's the spring assembly with the crank shaft there, or the arbor that the crank goes on. There is some gear there at the top somewhere. I don't know what that was. There's the regulating mechanism there, and there's a governor. So really, these machines, there isn't really too much to these machines, as you can see. Especially since this is stripped down. And I've just seen a serial number here. I saw it earlier. X12. What does that mean? I wonder what that means. I have no idea. Maybe you guys know what X12 means. I honestly have no clue. But yeah, so there's our next progress report on the Serviceola with the 1914 Columbia Grafonola Eclipse. Here's the case over here. And the memory of these gloves being green and these screwdrivers being completely clean, well, that's a distant memory now. I basically washed that stuff off in hot water and wiped it off. So I don't know what you guys recommend for cleaning your tools with. Because something like this, I mean, you almost have to clean it there somehow. And yeah, I don't know if I should use mineral spirits on those. Well, I don't know if they're worth it. I've got another set of those green gloves, but yeah, we'll see. These containers are also going to need to clean. This one's disposable, so I'm kind of cheating here. This iPhone box. Isn't that ironic? I've got a box for a very up-to-date product with something that's 104 years old inside. And it's just being used for cleaning it. I don't know. Used for taking it apart and storing the parts inside. This table's also got a bit of grease and crap on the paint as well. I'll have to clean that up later or two. So anyway, viewers, hope you enjoyed this fantastic video, which took lots of, well, I mean, I don't know if I mean, it took effort, obviously, as you saw, but how much? Well, it wasn't the hardest video I've ever had to do. It wasn't the hardest disassembly I've ever had to do either. I think that was pretty okay, actually. And now that I've got an abundance of containers, you can have as many, well, as I like to call it, opening tabs. You can open as many tabs as you want. So anyway, viewers, you know I've done this. And it's just standard procedure, viewers. Just standard procedure.